Hello and welcome back to my channel. My name is Claire and it is very nice to have you here. If you're a new viewer, big welcome. If you're a returning viewer, I always love you being here. So thank you for watching once again. So today I am starting back on my Slimming World fitness, general getting my backside in gear and being motivated routine. So during the summer holidays, and actually I'd say it started a little before the summer holidays, I've struggled to get back in since my holiday to Florida. I just couldn't be asked, really, putting it bluntly. I've just had no motivation when it comes to preparing food, to cooking. It's not that I don't want to cook healthy food, I just don't want to cook anything. I've just been like that, oh, I just can't be bothered. And what happens with me when I'm not in the zone, I'm not preparing food, is I tend to have a habit of just skipping breakfast. So I won't have breakfast, then I'll go to work. And when I'm at work, I am really busy. So this works against me, whether I'm on an eating plan or not on an eating plan, because then I get to work, I've got no lunch. So it's going to be grabbing a meal deal if I even get time to do that. So I could end up skipping breakfast and lunch, or I could end up just eating crisp sandwiches or whatever I can get my hands on during that day at work. So then I'll come home. Generally, my evening meals, I do still cook in kind of a Slimming World, healthy-ish kind of way, but I just haven't been bothered. I haven't been wanting to do that. So I don't even know what I have been eating, but it's been more of a nothing's planned, nothing's prepared. It's just whatever I can get my hands on in the fridge freezer and really quickly put together. So there's no thought going into anything. I'm not eating particularly great. It's not more satisfying. It's more those sort of nights at the weekend where I'm going to say, let's get a takeaway, because I haven't actually prepared any food. I haven't got any food on my shopping, and there's not really anything that I can put together to cook. So it's more than joining back at Slimming World. It's more just getting myself more motivated and back into a routine where I feel so much better in myself, be it on a diet, be it not on a diet. It is just having food, organising my shopping, having food that I can take to work to eat, having lunches, having breakfast. It makes me feel better. I know it makes me feel better and makes me more motivated. So I need to get my backside in gear. Enough is enough. So it is Wednesday. Excuse me, because I have just come back from like 5 days away with the boys. I've been staying in North Norfolk, which is really, really lovely. My mum has a static caravan out there, and I was just dog sitting for her while she's been away, enjoying the sunshine in Spain. But honestly, it couldn't have been a better time to have those few days off work with the boys, because the weather has been absolutely glorious. I think it was like 30 degrees yesterday, so it's been lush. I don't even need to mention that we've been on the coast. I've been eating ice cream, fish and chips, down on the beach, in the pool. So this is my last swimming pool hair, just bunged up, no makeup. Been sorting the house out a little bit this morning. And yeah, I am now ready to prep some food. I'm going to go for my first weigh-in this evening. I'm not staying at Slimming World tonight. I just literally go in to assess what my weight is, and get this week started, ready for my weigh-in and staying at group next Wednesday. I've made a food plan. It's a very brief food plan just for the rest of this week, because I'm not great at food plans. So on my list of things to do is to make a vegetable chili and to make a rice pudding, which is going to be for work, because I'm working solidly for the next 3 days and they will be sort of 8 to 6 days. So I do need to take and prepare food. So this evening, the plan is that we are going to have a tuna niçoise salad. I've got some tuna steaks from Aldi in the freezer, and I've ordered sort of runner beans, baby potatoes and cherry tomatoes to make that this evening. Then I'm having high bran and fruit for breakfast the next 2 mornings. I get Asda high bran. I really enjoy that, and I've ordered some soft fruit like strawberries and raspberries to top that with, and then I use my skimmed milk allowance, so that's what I'm going to be having. My veg chili is going to be for the next couple of days at work, and I've got some cauliflower rice in the freezer, which is going to go with that. Salmon stir fry for tomorrow evening. The boys are just having pasta and sauce. Chicken and vegetables like new potatoes and mange tout or something for Friday evening. Again, that is something that I can cook just really nice and quickly after work. You've got your vegetables, you've got your chicken and protein. It's just nice, healthy, easy dinners. Then Saturday evening, a couple of weeks ago, I bought some chicken kebab meat from My Protein in Iceland, and I believe that was, I can't remember what it was. It was really low sin. For the whole bag. So I'm going to make Mark and I chicken kebabs, like a fakeaway type thing with salad. I might see if I can find some sauce. It might just be plain. in wholemeal pita breads, which will be our Hex B. And then on Sunday, I'm probably going to do a roast dinner. However, I'm not 100% sure on that. I don't know what the weekend. No, I'm not going to do a roast dinner. Mark and I are going out Sunday. I lie. Sunday's going to be a cheat day because I'm going out for a brunch. But I do quite happily swing my Slimming World around my life. If I've got a day out, to me, that's a day out. It doesn't count. I know it counts on the scales. I know I'm not going to lose weight on that particular day, or it might affect my week's weight loss. So be it. I will have that day. I will enjoy it. Then the next day I'll start again. Anyway, that's me back on Slimming World. So I hope I can find my mojo, which has been very lost recently, get myself back on track and start bringing you some really nice Slimming World content again. I'm going to try and mix it up and bring some different dishes to the table, because I think I just get to that point where I'm a bit bored. So that will take time. Obviously, this isn't a very exciting menu. This is what I quickly made up the other morning and done my Asda shop before we whizzed off to the coast. So it's just quick and easy, and it's going to get me through the next few days at work, which is most important. Then hopefully after my next few days at work, I'll be able to write some food down and try some new stuff, because there's a few things, again, you get stuck in routine, don't you? There's some of my really favourite meals I haven't cooked recently, like sticky chicken, pulled pork done in the slow cooker, things like that, with salad and homemade coleslaw. Really nice, really tasty, and food that I enjoy. That is why I love Slimming World, because there are so many foods that I enjoy on that. I don't know why. Just recently, I seem to see a lot of negativity on Slimming World. Lots of people putting it down. I got some comments the other day that sins are a really bad, unhealthy way of me looking at my food. Well, I don't look at my food as sins. I know they're called sins, and I truly wish Slimming World had chosen a different word for them, because you get so much negativity about that. But I don't see my sins as any different as being on a calorie counting diet and seeing something as being 100 calories. The things that are higher in calories or higher in fats, when you're on a slimming journey and you want to lose weight, you're always going to have to control those things, which is why our Hex A is controlled, our Hex B is controlled. Then you've got your free foods and your speed foods, which you're encouraged to eat more of, because they are your foods that are the lowest in calories with the biggest filling power. So I have lost my train of thought. But my point is, when I am following Slimming World, and I think that it's all of our responsibilities, we are adults. Yes, you can join Slimming World and you can drink Diet Coke, you can eat sugar-free snacks, and you can find lots of food that's actually quite shitty that would fit in the Slimming World diet. But if you're doing it for the right reasons and you're on a life journey, you want to eat healthier, you want to lose weight, then it's our responsibility to look for the foods that fit healthily into that diet. I eat more fruit and veg on Slimming World than any other time, and part of the reason I do this is because Slimming World tells me 1/3 of my plate needs to be speed food, and it encourages me to snack on fruit and speed, not to snack on the sugar-free snacks and stuff. That's not what it says. So everyone's interpretation of Slimming World is different, isn't it? And it's also good to know I've never had any issues with food or my diet, apart from the fact I go on Slimming World to lose weight. I've never had any eating disorders or issues. I don't feel I look at food in an unhealthy way, and I definitely don't think Slimming World encourages me to look at it in an unhealthy way. In fact, for me, it just fits so easily into my life. I don't know why I don't do it all the time. It's just how the moods go up and down and you're too busy or whatever. But when I am on Slimming World, I eat much more healthy food. My husband really enjoys our food when we're on Slimming World, and I just put that effort in. It gives me something to focus on. I'm not focusing on the scales. The weight loss is my target, but in actual fact, just finding really nice food that fits into that Slimming World food bracket is what I'm aiming to do. Anyway, my Asda delivery is now going to be in here, and I came in here to make my rice pudding and haven't got any of that done because I'm talking to you guys. So let's get on with making rice pudding. As it has just arrived, I thought I would quickly whisk through the shopping that I have bought. This is an Asda delivery, and I think it was about a £90 shop, but you're not getting a lot for your money nowadays, are we, on the old shopping front? So starting over this side, I've got quite a lot of meat in the freezer. I've just ordered a chicken for my roast that I'm not doing on Sunday, so that'll be going in the freezer. Chicken thighs, I love these, so quick and easy to cook.
And like I say, I've just got some veggies to go with them. I think one night I'm going to have those with like sprout and broccoli. And I was going to have baby corn, but they haven't arrived. So I'll find something else to go with that. And like some new potatoes. I've got some pak choy. I always love this in my stir fry. Mushrooms, peppers for stir fry. Then I've got my courgettes and aubergine. And again, peppers, which will be going into my veg chili, maybe some tomatoes. So I've got all my salad ingredients there. I picked up some of these Warburton's protein bagels. I absolutely love these. These are great. I put them in the freezer, then just take them out as I use them. I like these with ham and eggs in the air fryer. So I've got bananas here, as well as raspberries and strawberries. As I've said before, I eat more fruit than usual when I'm on Slim and Well, so I do like to get my fruit in for my snacks. I ordered the Alpro coconut milk, but they've sent I think it's an Asda version or a different version. I did just scan this and it does still count as a Hex A, so I use that in my rice pudding. Just some creamy tomato, pasta bake and a pizza. They're just easy dinners for the boys when we're having like this chicken and veg, because that wouldn't be something they would really love for their dinner. We've got passata, baked beans. I always make sure I've got a good stock of these. Again, crumpets for Mark and the boys. Mark's doing a bit of weightlifting in the gym at the moment, so he's liking the granola, the protein snacks, so fuel granola and the protein milkshakes and stuff. He enjoys those. Again, I've got bread there. Joshy tends to have beans on toast most mornings for breakfast. Okay, for the sugar-free squashes, this one is summer fruits, which is for the boys. I prefer lemon, which I've got plenty of, so I don't need. And again, we've gone for skimmed milk because that gives us 300 ml, I think it is, for a Hex A. And that's just a quick run through of the shopping I've got for today. Now I'm going to get on and cook that rice pudding and veg chili. So while I've been cooking my chili, 15 minutes is all it has taken in my pressure cooker for my rice pudding. So shall we get this out and have a look? How nice does that rice pudding look? It was so delicious. This was a really good one. And my chili is now cooked too, so I am going to pop those all up and pop them in the fridge. These really helped me for a busy few days at work. So I've just been for my first Slim World weigh-in back, and I rejoined this time. So I've set a new target. It's just a stone. I'd actually like to lose a little bit more than a stone is usually where I'd like to be, but a stone I will be so happy with. So I've rejoined my regular group here at Drayton. They're on a barbecue food taster night tonight. It looks awesome. I probably should have stayed, but I'm not staying tonight. I just came
to see where I am and what I need to lose, and I am definitely more motivated than I have been. I've just done a load of food prep before I've come out, so I am starting the week running. I'm ready to go. Loads of fruit, loads of vegetables, loads of good stuff. So stay with me and let's see how this first week back on Slim and Well goes.
Tuna niçoise for dinner. This is actually one of my favourites. I get these tuna steaks from the frozen section at Aldi, and it's literally boiled baby potatoes, boiled eggs, tomatoes, a few olives and runner beans. It's delicious.
Good morning. So day one on Slim World, I'm feeling positive. I'm at work all day today, literally till 7 o'clock. So I'm just getting my food ready. I've got my veg chili that I made last night, so I'm gonna be taking that. I've got some cauliflower rice in my freezer. Yeah, I've got some cauliflower rice, so I'm gonna pop a sachet of this in the microwave and put that in with my chili. That is all going in my show flask. I've had this for a few years now. It's amazing and it keeps it really hot. I'll be able to eat this at 2 o'clock and it will still be boiling hot, or whenever I get a chance to have my lunch. I don't know when that will be yet. So these are steam bags. They're from Asda, cauliflower rice. I'm just going to pop that in the microwave, then heat up some of my chili, pop it in my show flask. For breakfast, I think I'm going to have high bran with some soft fruits like strawberries and raspberries I've got here. Also going to take a banana with me to work. So I'm going to try and encourage myself to snack on fruit wherever possible throughout the day today. It's going to be my only option because there's no other food at work. Also taking my big bottle of squash to keep hydrated. It's going to be really hot today. Yeah, and that's me. So let's talk a little bit about a target. So obviously I weighed in last night. I've said before, my weight tends to fluctuate. So when I'm doing really well at Slim World, I can be anything between 11.5 to 12 stone, and that is my ideal goal weight. When I'm not doing Slim World and when I go off the rails, I can go up to anything to about 14.5 is the highest I have been. But my general sort of where I stay would probably be mid 12.5 to 13.5 would be my sort of not on Slim World weight. So at the moment, at my weigh-in, I was now 12.11, so I have put on about a stone since I have been obviously to America and not following Slim World, which up until a couple of weeks ago I was fine with because I was in quite a comfortable body zone. But I have definitely noticed this last couple of weeks I'm getting to that point where you've lost your smooth join between your trousers and a top, and it's more trousers digging in the sides rather than body coming nicely out of trousers. So I have definitely started to feel that my clothes aren't fitting as well, and that is what has driven me to go back to Slim World, as well as the fact that Mark and I have booked a little getaway in October. We are actually going to Zante, so I'm really excited about that, and that has given me, this is the reason why I've come back off holiday this week. I literally got back on Wednesday, went to Slim World Wednesday night because I'm like, right, okay, I've got a goal now, I've got an aim. So that is only about 6 weeks away, I guess. So half a stone is a fairly practical target for that. I'm hoping I could achieve that. In my head, I'm like, I want a stone off. That probably isn't going to happen. So I have just set my target at Slim World as a stone. That's just my general target, and I would really love to aim to get half a stone off before my holiday. If it's more, it's great, but if it is that half a stone, I will be happy with that. So I need to get ready because we've got a busy morning coming up. So I'm going to just heat up all my lunch, get that prepped and ready to go, have some breakfast. I'm having some high brown for breakfast with fruit. I've got a cup of tea ready over there. You know I love my cup of tea in the morning. And yeah, let's get ready for work.
So there's my 50 grams of high bran topped with fruit. You get a really good portion of that. I do actually really enjoy this for breakfast, and lunch is in my flask all ready to go. Not sociable this evening. It's been a long day, so it's chicken thighs in the air fryer with stir fry and noodles for tea, which was delicious. And Groundhog Day, here we go. Same breakfast, same lunch in my flask. I've got rice pudding and I'm taking a tropical blast. These are the sugar-free drinks from Aldi for work, and coming home again, long day, so just quick salmon in the air fryer with Slim and Well chips and beans for a nice convenient free dinner. Quickly into Saturday, again, same breakfast and lunch. I came home and this is a prawn and salmon curry made with the Mayflower curry sauce with rice and sprout and broccoli. So that is my 3 really long days at work done. Had I not prepped this food and had some stuff in for dinner, there's no way I would have made it through 3 days on plan at Slim World with how much work I had. So that organisation comes in so well. So now is Sunday and Mark and I have booked a brunch day out. So this is a totally off-plan day. I have off-plan days. If I've got a day out, I'm going to enjoy it. So you all have to do what you have to do to stay on plan and do what works for you. But I'll be back on it first thing tomorrow.
So just a little update. Obviously, I have been back on World all week, and I will show you what I have already recorded. Today is, what day is it, babe? Sunday. Okay, so I had work all day, Thursday, Friday, Saturday, really long day. So I wasn't very sociable, but I have recorded what I had to eat, which was totally on plan. So today we have been down the city and we have been for a bottomless brunch. Actually, we went to a Turkish restaurant and I don't think our food was that bad. However, we have had a few drinks. Mark, Mr. Practical here, decided that we should walk home from the city. So we have been walking now for about an hour. We're nearly home.
Come on, we can do it.
So I do feel like, even though I have sinned today and had a whatever you want to eat day and a few drinks, we've done some exercise, done some body magic. We have worked some off. I'll be straight back on it tomorrow and I'll let you know how I get on my way on Wednesday.
Good morning. So it's Monday. Obviously, I was out yesterday. Total wipe off day. I'm not even thinking about it. I went out, had a really nice time, by the way, and some yummy Turkish food. But this morning, woke up with a little bit of a head, but I'm getting myself straight on it. So I've come straight into the kitchen to get ready. I'm going to work. I've just heated up in the microwave this chicken carbonara. It's just the quickest thing I could grab to get ready to take to work for lunch. So I'm now going to pop that into my flask. I've just turned my water on. I'm going to have some poached eggs on bagels for breakfast. And I've got some chicken breasts out of the freezer to have for dinner with probably jacket potatoes and salad, something like that. So that is all I came on to say. I've had a cheat day in my first week, but I am getting straight back on it. So it was one day out of the week. I'm ready to go again. So I did accidentally double up on my Hex B because I forgot that I had my bagel for breakfast and then I had a pita bread for dinner. It doesn't matter though, I just sinned it and I was still within my sins for the day. Good morning, or should I say afternoon. I don't know how it has gotten to this time of day, but it's now 10 to 1. Had a really busy few days, so I decided today that me and the boys, we're not really going out anywhere. I'm going to the salon in a little while. Mum's going to do my hair, which is well overdue. So many greys poking through there. I've been using my spray to cover those. But anyway, it has got to 10 to 1 and I still have not eaten. I've had one of those days where I just sat on the sofa, I had a couple of cups of teas and I had a couple of vlogs to edit. So I've done my latest cruise vlog, which will be going up tonight, which won't be tonight by the time you guys see it, but it'll already be on. So anyway, I've edited a few vlogs, edited the beginning of this one, so it's actually ready to get up. I'm hoping it will be up on Friday, so it should be Friday when you're watching this, but we'll see. Anyway, haven't eaten. Most importantly, I need some food. I am just prepping my air fry drawer with some greaseproof paper and I'm going to make my breakfast, brunch, lunch, bagels, which I absolutely love. So using one of my Warburton's protein bagels, I've just defrosted this in the microwave because I keep mine in the freezer, that way they don't go off, because I generally don't eat a whole packet throughout the week and no one else in the house eats it. So these breakfast bagels, you probably, if you followed me for a while, you would have already seen them in another vlog because I make them a lot, but I'll take you through them because they are awesome. So I've lined my air fryer drawer and I'm just going to pop a couple of slices of ham down there. By the way, if you haven't already, I am currently running a giveaway. There's another vlog up, which is for a COSORI dual drawer air fryer, which is the model of air fryer which I use. They kindly gifted me one to give to you guys. So that is up. If you haven't seen it and already entered, please do enter because this is amazing and it's a great chance to win one. It's sat in my cupboard, taking up lots of space, ready to post out to one of you guys. So in my air fryer, I've just popped the ham and the bagels. These bagels are one of your Hex B option, and they're really, really nice. I've got my eggs here. I'm just gonna crack my eggs into the bagels. I have already weighed out 40 grams of reduced fat cheddar. So I'm gonna top my eggs with that. This is one of my Hex A's. I'm gonna put that into my air fryer. Now, I usually cook these for around 6 minutes-ish. Sometimes I look and it doesn't seem quite done enough, so I put it in a bit longer. I'm gonna put it on for 6 right now. And there we go. Good afternoon. So I'm just back. It's actually quite late. It's now 6 o'clock. I'm just back from the salon, just had my hair done, got the boys their hair done, done my mum's nails, and I have had a chicken in the oven, which is very cooked. But I did have it on really low, so that is fine. We're having a roast dinner today. I'm just peeling some baby potatoes because the boys nowadays love baby potatoes boiled. So I'm peeling some of those and some sweet potatoes. I'm going to quickly boil them and then pop them in the oven because it's already hot. So that's the best place to put them, and do some potatoes, roast potatoes. Then I'm going to get my veggies ready and we're going to have a nice roast chicken dinner tonight. I haven't even had a look at the sins for gravy and stuff, but I haven't had any sins today, so I will be having gravy and just use my sin allowance because that is what it's there for, to have some gravy and maybe even a stuffing ball or a Yorkshire pudding. I will see, because I ordered some Aunt Bessie's. I'm not making them today, although I do know how to make one sin Yorkshire puddings. I'm not doing them today, but I will share them with you another day. Right, so I'm going to get on with that, get this all cooked, and then I'll show you my lovely roast chicken dinner, which I've only had that bagel with ham and poached egg today, so I am very much looking forward to it. Can't beat a roast, can you? So in the end, I had a stuffing ball and a Yorkshire pudding, so that's 6 sins for those, and 100 millilitres of the gravy as made up for 1.5 sins. And that was a lush midweek chicken roast dinner. Good morning. So it is Wednesday, weigh day. I'm going for my first weigh-in today, this evening. So firstly, I've got to get through today. I am out with kids today. We're actually going to Great Yarmouth to the Hippodrome Circus. So I'm really excited about that because it's their summer extravaganza, which I haven't seen. Been to the October Halloween one with Joshy a few times for his birthday, but I'm really excited about the summer one. I'll add a few clips because it is quite a funky little circus. But it does include a day going down the coast. I know the boys are going to want chips and stuff. I've just made myself a bowl of scrambled egg and beans. I was going to do an omelette, but I made Jay scrambled eggs and I really fancied them. So I'm just trying to eat now before I run out of the door so that I'm not really hungry when I get there, because going out hungry is just the road to disaster for me. Like, if I'm not hungry, I can make better decisions. They might not always be great, but they'll be better. For instance, if we go to the fish and chip shop, my plan is to have cod and mushy peas and not eat the batter. I wouldn't always do this, as you would see. Last week I had 2 lots of fish and chips, so it's not like I'm running myself short. Just that gives me other options. If not, depending on what we go or where we go, I'll look for jack potato or something on the menu. But the fact is, I'm not going to be starving because I've just had a big breakfast before I go out. So I'm going to get myself ready. I will be back later. I'll show you some clips of the circus and I'll update you with my weigh-in, where hopefully, it will be going down, not up. I'll catch you later.
We go fast now. Are you ready? Oh God, that was scary. That was
So it's the moment of truth. Weigh day time. Let's go face them scales. See if I've lost some weight this week. I hope I have. Like, I know I had my bad day, but I've been pretty good. So let's see. So just had my weigh in. You may notice that I'm smiling a little bit because I didn't just lose weight. I lost 7.5 pounds. I'm so glad I rejoined last week because I wouldn't have got a certificate if not. 7.5 pounds I've lost this week. I kind of feel like I deserve it. I know I had my cheat day, but I was really good at staying on track the rest of the week and planning, and it's paid off. 7.5 pounds in 1 week. I've literally never done that before, and I've been doing Slim and Well for a long time. 7.5 pounds, half a stone, 1 week. So chuffed with that. Anyway, guys, I hope you've had a fabulous week. Let me know in the comments how you are getting on, and I'm definitely motivated for another great week on Slim and Well. So I will speak to you soon in the next vlog. Catch up soon. Bye bye. Have a fab week.